Good morning. This is Sarah C. with Full Circle Healing Teas and Tarot. Blessed Samhain. Hope everybody had a fun Halloween, and I'm going to do a quick reading for everybody. I did the blessing of my property, and I took a little nap because my energies have been zapped. And I woke up about 2 a.m. and said, oh shit, I forgot to do my reading. Well, I fell asleep. Now I have to do my reading. So this is a collective reading for our Blessed Samhain for the new year. And it may resonate with some, maybe not with others. Take what you will. If you don't, give it to somebody else. Many blessings in this new year. I do vape. I tend to swear on occasion. If that's not for you, go along. Keep scrolling, folks. I've asked for any ancestors to come reach out. It is 3:30 a.m. on, let's see, November 1st. Coming out of October 31st. Hydrating. I don't know about you guys, but my energy this past week has been on high, especially with the veil thinning. I have had a lot of ancestors around me. So if you want to take a moment to meditate, I am also going to pull some past life cards along with my yeah, I'll be right. Seasons of the Witch Samhain Oracle. I wanted to try those because I got those new. So take a moment, pause this, and get your meditation on. Okay. So now that we've meditated, I want to start with my favorites because I always do. Thank you for joining me. What blessings do we have for this new year? What messages do you have? Thank you. Outer space. Take the time to heal, grow, and expand. The dark. Take a moment to sit under the star-speckled sky, listen to crickets, and breathing in the cool night air. You need to take a minute, step back, heal, grow, as it says. Appreciate the stars around you. Smell the crisp fall air. I forgot when I went out tonight. I had a bunch of stuff in my boobs. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. People carry bags, little protection bags, Gregory bags. I put stones in my boobs. What are the messages that we have for everybody today? Even when things aren't perfect or don't seem to be working out, I choose to trust in life. Good one. Trust in life, people. Always trust in life. Thank you. Oh my good Lord. Messages for a rabbit. Service for the animal world. Somebody needs to be service to an animal. For the animal world. Maybe you need to hear their messages. Animals calling out for you somewhere. I have a lot of animals in my house. Do you talk to animals? They might have some messages for you right now. Thank you. What messages do we have for love? Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. How beautiful is that? So don't rush things this year, people. Okay? Definitely don't rush things. Whatever love is supposed to come to you, or if you're already in a relationship, if you're having any kind of troubles in your relationship, it's all going to work out, but in divine time, the way it's supposed to. Don't rush things, don't make things happen, don't poke the bear. If you have your eye on somebody, or you miss somebody, it's worth waiting for. Just wait. Divine timing is key. It's whatever that love is. It's worth waiting for, people. Okay, let's see. Thank you. Pardon me. So I am a Pisces. Are there any other Pisces out there? I have Taurus and Virgos in my family, lots of them. I'm married to another Pisces, which is pretty cool. I have Aries in my family. What messages do we have for everybody out there for this coming year? Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? So this year, you're going to want to take heed to the things that set you off. If you know you're supposed to be in a certain energy and you're not, go look in the mirror and ask for the answers as to who or what is throwing your energy off. Be careful of things throwing off your energy this year. So be aware of your surroundings, who you're hanging out with, because I see a lot of water here. And I was just talking about being a Pisces. So if you are a water sign, then you're probably an empath. Doesn't mean you're not an empath because you're a different sign. It just means that I see a lot of water here. Empaths are more likely to be a sponge and suck up other people's emotions. Or certain situations. More feeling, I guess. Not that you all other signs aren't feeling or anything, but we're just, empaths are more sensitive, I guess. So just be aware. Be aware of those things this year. Take time to smell the roses. You know, like this says, if things aren't exactly the way you want them to be, trust in life, trust in your divine, your higher power, whatever you choose to be your higher power. God, a deity, a rock. You know, your love life is, that too. Divine timing. Sorry, I'm adjusting my camera. All right. What do we have next? I think I want to do my Demon Tarot. I barely even shuffled. proofless. There's a book. We'll get back to that. Normally I do things in threes, so this is quite different for me. How the spread's going, so I'm just going to go with it. Colin DeClancy. I don't burn myself trying to get this out. This is the Damon Tarot. And Colin DeClancy is the original artist from way back in the day. These were actual drawings. And Ariana Osborne made it into a tarot deck. It was the Dictionnaire Inferno. Now, if I can keep my camera straight, I savvy. If you recall, I don't know if you guys are up on your Bible, whoever's watching. Ooh, Ganga Grandma. You want to come out too, okay. And Orobus, or Orobus. So, demons were once angels in heaven. And sometimes they did some stupid shit to get kicked out of heaven. Is what it is, I guess. I guess without some rules, there'd be a whole lot of chaos, right? But it's like the HOA. People get a little stupid with their rules. Okay, so I'm hoping you guys can see all this. Okay. So we got Proofless. Proofless. What a name. Okay. So, the annotation of Proofless, also called Bufas, is a prince and duke of hell in command of 26 military units, according to Wyer's Pseudo Monarchia Daemonium. He can manifest as a man with a head of an owl or a lion. Although he can be helpful to those who summon him, he enjoys setting people against each other and delights in causing conflicts, war, and ruin. Nice. His inspiration. Proofless is said to have made his home in the Tower of Babel. The story of the Tower of Babel ends in tragedy, as all of the workers who were striving to create the great tower were scattered to the ends of the earth, and their languages were confounded so that they would not have common ground or conversations going forward. As a result of that scattering, men who had previously worked together turned against each other. And that division lasts until this day. As a cautionary tale, that of the tower is similar to dealing with Proophilus. Although he is willing to assist those who summon him in their endeavors, he seeks to divide and set groups against each other for his own amusement. Beware, so the divination of this card is, beware of individuals who spread gossip and discord for the sake of drama and divisiveness. Distance yourself from those individuals and do not be dragged in. Stay away from the drama mamas. We're not in high school anymore. There's no need for it. Let people talk shit. Stay away from it. There's a spell for that. People want to talk shit. People who talk shit are very unhappy with their own lives. People that are spreading a smear campaign or that are trying to put an unfavorable taste of your name in other people's mouths is because they're jealous. All right. Gangagramma. Gangagramma is another Hindu reference that Colin de Plancy used in his own prejudices and fears as a daemon in his own dictionary. Colin de Plancy's description of Gangagramma are so different from any known legend that it's unclear whether his source was Ganga, the personification of the sacred river Ganges, or perhaps Gangama, a regional incarnation of Shakti, the personification of divine feminine creative power. The inspiration is Colin de Plancy's entry on Gangagramma, whoever she may be, includes a terrible ritual allegedly used to honor the daemon god, although Colin de Plancy specifies that Gangagramma is a feminine entity. He uses the masculine pronouns he and him throughout the description of the ritual. According to the dictionary, women of the village were lured into participating in rituals to honor the daemon, being told that no harm would come to them. However, once they agreed, they were suspended in the air by hooks pierced through the skin in their backs, and their cries were drowned out by the roar of a crowd. Although similar rituals did and do exist in many cultures, Colin de Plancy seems to, without full knowledge of proceedings, however, I would be remiss if I did not point out that ill-using an unsuspecting female to prove a point of worship is not too far from what Colin de Plancy has done by inventing or twisting the tale of the sacred Hindu aspect to further his own beliefs. So the divination of this card is be aware of excessive pride, bragging, or not judging the situation, or knowing all of the facts before getting involved. So don't be full of ego. Don't have a big head. Don't be all bragging to people about this and that. Don't go judging a book by its cover this year. Don't judge a situation before you know what it's about. Like, oh, I don't like so and so. Da, 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 da. But, oh, well, you don't really know where she came from and what troubles she had. Or, it could be anything. Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge a situation just because you look at it. It might be something very cool, or don't think that something's really awesome, because it may not be. Okay, just because it looks good, smells good, feels good, doesn't mean it's good. Okay, so that the opposite applies also. Orbas, orabuzz. Let's go into that. Okay. Okay. Orbus is a prince of hell in command of 20 legions and of daemons. According to Wire's Pseudo Monarchia Daemonium, he can manifest as a horse or a man, and in Dictionnaire, he is depicted as having characteristics of both. He will answer any questions posed to him about the past, present, or future. Orbus never lies. There are many daemons who are known to be helpful, even generous with their knowledge, but Orbus is the only daemon in this book who Colin Clancy and Wire earlier explicitly states does not deceive or give false temptation ever. Any question the summoner asks, Orbus will receive a dignified response, of course, a true one. However, occasionally we ask questions to which we do not really want a wholly truthful answer. Orbus occasionally gives answers that anger or sadden the questioner. But the fault of those answers does not lie with Orbus. It is always better to know the truth, but sometimes we must come to terms with those truths on our own. The divination of this card is focus on honesty with ourselves and others. So you want to be honest this year. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to other people. Stay away from the drama and the bullshit. Do your homework. Don't judge books by their covers. Be on board with stuff. Okay. This is the Seasons of the Witch Oracle. The Seasons of the Witch Samhain Oracle. Let's see what messages our Samhain Oracle has for you all this year. Nature spirits. Okay. On your toes, twirl and twirl until you're ready to take flight. They arrive in the winds beneath your wings and speak through the swaying of the trees. I like that. What other messages do we have? There's a book that goes with this. Greet the darkness. Here where the spine bends and the mouth quivers, breathes the hidden pieces that make you whole, but cut deep with all their sharp edges. Oh, that'll go nice with the honesty card. Time to be honest with yourself. Divine timing. Invoke the power and fear not the hidden. What lurks is coming with undenying change. A lot of change happening this year, people. Thank you. Journey. Daughters of our mothers, walkers of the unknown, take with you on this journey all that you hone. And voices. With a tug at the gut, feel them romance your very breath. Listen to the gentle flickering within your eyes, for this is where they guide. Okay. Nature spirits. Okay. All right. If you have pulled nature spirits, it could be because you have overlooked details in the daily grind. There are small things in your life that are sacred but have not been given their proper space. This could be a family member or a project in your home. It could be yourself. When was the last time you felt genuine joy, had a big belly laugh, or felt truly loved and supported? You're being asked to be mindful of the little things in your life. These things are calling for you, desperate for your attention. They are a reminder that it is the small things in life that also make the world go round. Just like this one, take a moment to sit under the star-speckled sky, listening to the crickets and breathing in the cool night air. You need to step back and take a minute and take care of yourself. Okay. This year is going to be a lot of self-healing, peeps. Okay. You got to appreciate the small things and not just focus on everything else that's going on. I mean, yeah, we're busy. We're raising kids. We're working. We're, trying to make a life for our families. And, when the world goes around, tick tock, greet the darkness. Let's see. Which one is that one? Okay. You have pulled, okay, I'm going to read the whole thing on this because this is something that I deal with, and you might find some similarity in this to some of you. Darkness. You might get a sense of terror from what you can't see, but not all hidden things are bad. There are many things that you cannot see that hold the secret to life. Abundance, renewal, like the lotus flower that blooms from the darkness of muddy waters. There is a beauty in the darkness for those who know where to look with their heart. You've pulled Greet the Darkness as a call to go deep into your dark corners. There are parts of you that are beautiful yet remain undiscovered. You must allow yourself to open the unknown. You can do this by confronting old wounds, lost memories, feelings of shame, guilt, and disappointment. This is called shadow work. Oh, fun. If you haven't heard of that, Google it. Okay. A practice allows you to make friends with your demons rather than hide from them. What seems like a monster is really a lost part of you, needing love and support. When feelings such as anger, resentment, and chaos come around, it is because those feelings are trying to protect you in the only way they know how. Anger only knows anger and can only offer its support in that way. Chaos only knows chaos. So that's the only way that it can get your attention. These feelings are trying to help you find the beautiful gems that are waiting in the dark spaces of your being. Confront whatever feelings you have surrounding your situation. Allow those feelings to surface and face them without fear. Greet them and ask them how you can work together. Journal your meditative conversations with your dark parts. Within their words of advice, you will discover the lost or missing pieces of yourself. That's shadow work. So all the stuff that you're hanging on to, old wounds, you got PTSD, any childhood hang-ups, abuse hang-ups, things like that. And I'm not saying that lightly because, believe me, I got my own DV and complex PTSD issues that in my own hang-ups that I'm dealing with. So those things can hold you back from moving forward. If you haven't gone back and forgiven those things, it's all work in progress. Okay, let's see. That. Okay. Many people believe bats to be blind, but they see, using their ears to attune to vibrations and sense things. Your intuition can see beyond your eyesight, picking up on things the rational mind can sometimes miss. There has been a wonderful movement in the world to deepen intuition. Intuition isn't just about saying my spirit guides told me. It's about genuinely trusting that inner voice to guide you in the dark. You need space to go to the dark places so that you can put your inner knowing to the test. Doing your work